Hey YouTube, it's Ember with The Big Fat Life. I want to give you a vacation update on my weight loss. I don't remember when the last video I did was for this channel. I think it was just a little bit before I left. Anyway, many of you guys know I went to Los Angeles recently for like a 9-day vacation, and I was a little bit concerned about how the food stuff was going to go, because generally when I go on vacation, I get into vacation mode and I kind of like go off plan really bad. And I thought, you know, I'm not going to freak out this time. I'm going to let myself be off track a little bit. I knew we were going to Disneyland, and I was like, I'm getting me some chocolate covered pineapple there, bitches. And I knew we were going to go to the beach. And you know, it's hard sometimes to maintain your food plan if you really don't know what your schedule is. I have been a person who has been highly regimented with my food, and I really need to be able to plan for stuff. And I knew that I was going to be in some situations where I wasn't going to be able to plan. So I had this whole conversation with myself before I left. And I basically said, we are going to let ourselves go on vacation. We are not going to stress. We're going to eat what we want, but we're going to be moderate about it. We're not going to go ape shit. We're not going to binge. And yes, I was saying we, because this is totally how I talk to myself. I have a Gemini rising, if that makes any sense to any of you guys. So before we left on vacation, I weighed 224.8. I had gained like 2 or 3 pounds in the week before we left. And I had eaten a lot of salt, and I was just feeling kind of bloated and yucky. And I just, you know, it wasn't that I was off track. I wasn't moving as much, and I was just kind of bleh, you know, just not feeling it. And I was eating some shit that I normally wouldn't have eaten. I was eating a lot of popcorn, which is very salty. And I was like, fuck it. I'm 224. It's okay. Before I left, I made a deal with myself. I made a deal with myself that if I came back and I weighed 229 or 230, that I wasn't going to freak out, because, you know, a lot of people say, oh, you can gain 5 pounds on vacation very easily. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and have the conversation with myself and plan for 5 pounds. So I did. Fast forward to going on vacation. We ate out a lot, which I actually prefer not to do. I actually like to eat at home, but we did have a kitchenette in our hotel. But I don't like to cook when I'm on vacation, because I actually want to be on vacation, and I don't really want to be, you know, domestic goddess the whole time. So what I did was, when we went to restaurants, I actually chose things that would be reasonable. For instance, my in-laws love to eat at Denny's. I had an egg white, spinach, and vegetable omelet. I didn't eat any hash browns or toast or anything like that, and I had a side of fruit and just some black coffee. We ate at Red Robin, and I had a salad with no cheese and dressing on the side. I did allow myself, you guys, there is this nasty good little fucking taco place, and I think it's in, is it in Monrovia? I think it's in Monrovia, and it's called Taco Treat. You guys, holy shit. They have the best deep fried in lard, refried bean with cheese burritos ever. Like, this place, when we lived in LA, we used to go there like twice a week. They're like $2. They're cheap. I used to put 3 of those away at a time, you guys. And they're huge. I mean, they're huge, but they're skinny. Y'all look, this. I used to could eat 3 of those at a time. I would burp when I was done and drink a Diet Coke. I mean, it was nothing. So I kind of made a deal with myself that I had really been craving, you know, craving the, I'm sorry, I'm smelling a candle. I had been craving, you know, thinking about this taco treat, because ever since we've moved, like, that's like the thing I think about when I think about going back to LA, is like eating at some of our old stomping grounds. Hang on, you guys. One of my friends gave me a bunch of candles when I was in Los Angeles, and I can't quit smelling them because they smell so delicious. So anyway, sorry. Anyway, I had a taco treat. I ate 1. I made myself eat it really slow. I drank a water with it, and I totally enjoyed it. I did not feel bad about myself afterward. I didn't, you know, I didn't have regret about it, because I was like, I'm on vacation. I'm eating a taco treat. I did eat a lot of fruit. I kept yogurt in the hotel room so that I could eat yogurt in the morning. I did eat yogurt as a snack one night when I was feeling kind of snacky. And I always eat the unsweetened Greek yogurt because it's a lot of protein, no sugar, and it doesn't like keep adding to your craving. So we walked a lot, y'all. We walked all over the place. We walked all over the beach. We walked all day at Disneyland. We just walked and walked and walked. And we were busy, you guys. We drove like all over the place. So there were some days where I was in the car for like 3 or 4 hours that day and I couldn't walk as much. But I really tried not to stress out about the food because I just thought, okay, I'm on vacation and yes, I need to stay on track, but I don't want to be so stressed out about food that I can't enjoy my food, if that makes any sense. And I'm just talking about my own experiences here. Sometimes when I get too obsessive about how many calories something might have, because, you know, sometimes it's hard to determine when you go in a restaurant how many calories something might have. That's why when I get on my FitnessPal, if there's a dish that has stuff in it, I'll try to put the ingredients of what's in it, what the amount I think it is, and I'll just pick something that's in a reasonable calorie range. So yeah, I just enjoyed, you know, I enjoyed my time. I enjoyed, you know, eating. I enjoyed the food. I ate a lot of stuff that I don't eat on a normal basis. I got home yesterday, got off the plane, we drove home, and we got home, and it was probably, I don't know, 7 or 8 o'clock last night, and I was like, okay, in the morning, I will make myself weigh. You guys, I lost 5 pounds on vacation. I did not gain. I was 219.2 this morning. So I am extremely happy with that. I cannot fucking believe I lost 5 pounds on vacation. Now, granted, I had gained 2 or 3 before I left. That might have been water retention, so I might have only actually lost a couple while I was on vacation. But all I know is I'm 219. I have not been 219 since I was in my early 20s. So that is a huge accomplishment for me. I wanted to be at 216 by the end of June, so I have 3 more pounds that I want to lose. I'm extremely happy about it. And it just goes to show that maybe loosening up the reins a little bit on yourself when it comes to being on vacation or food, sometimes it's okay. I totally surprised myself by losing the kind of weight that I did. And I'm happy. I'm happy with it. But, you know, I'm going to give myself a little credit here too and say that as I look back on the choices I made on vacation, I did eat some chocolate-covered pineapple at Disneyland, but I shared it with my wife, so I only ate, you know, a little bit of this. I ate the leg off of a gingerbread man at Disneyland. But I also had a vegetarian burger at Disneyland for my lunch. And that was the only, you know, that pineapple and that little gingerbread man, that was the only snacking I did while I was there. I didn't snack in the room, and when I did, it was on things like plantain chips and fruit and yogurt. It was very healthy choices. I drank a lot of water. I did not drink any soda while I was there, and that would have been the one time I probably would have strayed from my water or tea only path. So I'm happy. I'm very, very happy. So basically, as a reminder to myself, if nothing else, this is a reminder to myself that I have instilled some good choice patterns in myself over the last 6 or 7 months, and I can now trust myself to make the kind of choices that will push me toward my goal. I am actually within sight. My very first goal that I set for myself was to get to 200 pounds. That was when I was 334. So I was like, when I lose the 134 pounds, I want to hit 200 pounds. That's my first goal. I probably will set another goal when I hit 200. I don't know when that'll be. It may be several months because I'm losing slowly. Maybe I'll only lose 5 or 6 pounds a month from here on out. When I get to 200, I'll set another goal. Maybe that will be 175. Maybe it'll be 150. I don't know. I'm going to kind of see how I feel. I'm going to see what my body looks like, and we'll go from there. So anyway, that's my vacation update. I'm 219.2. Woohoo, motherfucker. I am overjoyed. I hope you guys are all feeling your path. I hope you guys are staying on track with your stuff and feeling positive about everything. So until next time, happy health and happy life to you. And please do a check-in if you're on your own path. Even if you're off track a little bit, check in and let everybody know how you're doing. So until next time, talk to you guys later. Bye.